What's up, everyone? This is Brian G. I'm the novice woodworker. I sent. What's up, everyone? This is Brian G. I sent a little sneak peek of what I was going to do for this project. Once again, I have this piece of wood. I picked it up at Menards, and I know it's excess wood, but I do need scraps for other projects. So I was like, what the heck? Why not? I'm gonna make a serving tray. With that, here's my plans. My handwriting's horrible, but works for me. Who really cares? And then I got some cutting board oil. I know, well, I was gonna get some other oil, but they ran out of it. But this is fine. And this is a project for at home. So I'm gonna make it for here for really whenever I'm eating dinner by the TV and stuff. So again, it's a hobby of mine, the woodworking. So I'm learning as I go and having fun as I go. So I don't really care what people say. You're welcome to comment. If you do have any questions, I'll try to answer. But if not, sorry. We'll enjoy. So the first thing I did was got the measurements down. You got the base and then the 4 sides, 2 with handles, and starting to rip away the circular saw. I know I got the car in the background. I should have done all this and moved the car in the back, but whatever, you learn. So it was a little messy, but I got to clean it all later. Keep ripping away, getting those measurements down. I think it was about 20 inches long and 13 inches wide. Decided to sand a little bit. Just to keep it nice and smooth. Alright, here's me sanding more on those sides. Gotta keep it nice and smooth and make it good for the project. There's more ripping. Get more sides done. So as you can see, at the beginning, I wasn't using, something as a guide. So I eventually did have to go back and, realign some of those pieces, but it's whatever. Looks flush to me. Got my miter saw. Love the Craftsman miter saw that's battery charged. And more circular saw action. So I realized that measure stick was kind of blocking my way, so I ended up making a new track for a circular saw. And now I'm starting to work on the handles. This is probably what I'm most disappointed on, because the handles they're not completely circular. I found out that I needed, or I should have gotten a special drill bit. I had that one from earlier though. So you see those little holes that I made. I just kept doing that, and then I eventually jigsawed. But next time I'll do better. Here's a bandsaw that my father-in-law owns. Actually, honestly, it's so fun to do, but fortunately, it's not mine, and I'm doing the outsides of the handles here, just slowly chucking them away. And yeah, it's fun. Kind of looks like I'm about to cut off my fingers though, but I definitely need to learn some more safety tips. But the bandsaw is really slow, and it's not like a table saw or anything. Alright, so here's another problem. It wasn't, there were some gaps, so I didn't measure correctly. It was probably from me just doing the circular saw by hand, so I ended up fixing that. This is me making sure the handles are matching, so I ended up taping them. Don't think it's the best way of doing that, but I don't know, it worked. And getting the bandsaw. I definitely did not put into play the height. See how it's getting kind of stuck up there. So I keep trying just a little longer, and then I'm like, oh, no, not that way. There we go. Yep. Then I figured it out. So there we go. There's the first one. Now I'm filing it down a little bit. Pretty rough. Oak wood's kind of hard, so took a lot of pass-throughs and stuff. Here's my jigsaw. My one footage that I took, and you couldn't even see it. So I have a jigsaw. I was cutting the handle pieces away a little bit. More filing. This is when I was really beginning to realize how much easier it would have been if I got the right, I think it's called like an auger bit, for like countersinks and stuff. So I don't have a joiner to fix the problem of, you know, and how it all fitting correctly. I had to go to my dad's for his joiner, and it fixed it though, you know, so it looks good there. Then we decided to go with nails, like a nail gun for fastening these handles. We also, well, we glued it first and then we nailed it. And this is me sanding away. Just keep sanding. This is a sander I got from Harbor Freight. I mean, I don't know, it does the job. I don't think I would ever spend like hundreds of dollars with a sander. I mean, they all do the same thing. Here's a handle. This is me doing it by hand a little bit, and then I wanted to put my signature on it, so I engraved it, BG, Brian G. And there's the overview of the product. Then I always use mineral spirits to clean it. I like, I like using that mineral spirits. Give it nice and clean before I started oiling. Yep, there it is. So then I started putting some coats on. It said about 4 times, so that's what I ended up doing. Said to apply generously, so I think, you know, that's pretty generous to me. And there you have it. There's the finished cutting board. So there was clearly a lot of mistakes being made on this board, as I said in the videos, but you know, it turned out pretty good. I'm really happy. You know, it's got my initials on. This is mine. You know, I'm not trying to sell it or anything. And it was just fun. I learned a lot. Hope you guys learn as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing how my journey takes, you know, how it takes me to the next step. Hope you guys can like, subscribe this video, and tune in for any future things. And honestly, feel free to comment about how you think, some things should be done better or whatnot. And if you have any questions, I'm more than happy talking to you. And then also, I felt kind of bad, borrowing all these tools, like the bandsaw, my dad's nail guns. I don't have a joiner or planer, so that's what I'm looking for in the future. Feel free, I don't know, if you want to, help contribute to a good channel, then I'll get better tools and stuff. But once again, this is Brian G, and made the cutting board, and talk to you later.